Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to pick my summer TBR. Now, my seasonal TBRs this year have not been great. Of the 2 seasons I've done, winter and spring, I've only read 1 book off of my list, both months. So 1 book in winter, 1 book in spring. Now, does it matter that much? Not really. This is just for fun. I love picking prompts out of a jar and picking a TBR. I don't pressure myself intensely to get to them, but when I can, it's great. So it's really not that big a deal. They just go right back onto my shelves and I'll read them another time. But regardless, I like doing these videos. I like picking out the prompts and picking something. So it's no pressure. It's fun. And I like it. So we're just going to keep on going. Now, the 1 book that I did read for my spring TBR was The Favorites by Lane Fargo, which I am obsessed with. This was the prompt for a hyped book. This was definitely something super hyped when it came out earlier this year. And it 100% deserves all the hype that it gets because I love this book so much. This follows an ice skating or ice dancing pair that were very popular in the 90s, and it's mostly set in the past, in the 90s when they are popular and what's going on, but then in the present time, there's some interviews happening and kind of like telling their story type thing. So, but this was phenomenal, 5 stars, one of my favorites of the year so far. And that means I did not get to any of these. And it's fine. It's totally fine. It didn't happen. Especially these past 3 months have been very up and down with reading in general for me. I had a lot going on, especially in May. That was a big month. And in April, I had a little bit of a slump happening as well. So yeah. And then June has been very interesting. I'm playing a lot of catch up right now on actual deadlines that I have for books for commitments that I've made. So that's happening right now. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to grab my TBR jar. We're going to pick 6 books for the summer. I try to do like 2 books a month and then just see what I can get to. And we'll go from there. Okay, I actually got a new TBR jar. I got this jar as a gift from somebody and it's really pretty. It's got like flowers, like a flower design on it. And I went ahead and revamped my prompts as well. I kept the ones that I really liked and then put some new ones in here. I got recommendations from some subscribers. I got recommendations from my kids. They kind of helped me pick some new prompts and stuff. I just kind of wanted to refresh it. So I'm very excited to see what I ended up getting because I don't remember what I put in here from when I did it before. So we're going to go ahead and pick 6. I'm going to try to think about some things coming up as well, like maybe books that I know I'm going to be reading possibly for projects and stuff, or things that could fit buzzword would be really good because I need to work on buzzword a little bit more as well. So I'm going to keep those 2 things in mind as I'm picking these books, and hopefully I can make some stuff work in tandem. Okay, so book number 1, or prompt number 1, the prompt for book number 1 is, okay. An author I haven't read but own at least 3 books. I'll see if I can. I did not write in Sharpie, so it might be a little harder for you to read. But an author I haven't read but I own at least 3 books. I did a whole video on this recently. I think it was like authors I've convinced myself I'm going to like, and I just haven't read anything yet. So let me pull that up real quick because that could give me some ideas right off the top. Authors I've convinced myself I'm going to love. This was a Book List Thursday one, and I picked authors that I own multiple books from, but I haven't read yet. Okay, so who do we have here? Okay, we have Stuart Turton, Ashley Poston, J.T. Ellison, Sally Hepworth, Carissa Broadbent, T. Kingfisher, Kate Morton, Susan Dennard. Okay. I like all of those ideas. Let's see. So if I went with, okay, I don't know that I'm really in the mood for Stuart Turton right now because his books are very intense and complicated. You have to really kind of sift through things. So I don't know that I'm ready for something like that right now. Ashley Poston would be a romance with a little bit of a supernatural twist. So I could definitely go there. J.T. Ellison is thrillers. Sally Hepworth is also thrillers. Carissa Broadbent is fantasy. I definitely want to read Serpent in the Wings of Night for sure. That could be a possibility. T. Kingfisher is fantasy horror, either one. She writes both. So that could work too. Kate Morton is historical fiction, and then Susan Dennard is fantasy as well, young adult fantasy. I think I'm leaning towards Carissa Broadbent. I think I'm going to go grab The Serpent and the Wings of Night because that's one that I have definitely wanted to read, and it is so popular and so hyped. And I got to hear her speak at New York Comic Con last year, and it really made me want to read her books and finally give them a try. So I think I'm going to go grab that one. Okay, this one. I am very excited to read this. This is book number 1 in the Crowns of Nixia world. It's going to be a series of duets. So I have the first 2 duets and some novellas that are mixed in there as well. I have all of those on my shelves. Plus I have another trilogy that she wrote. So I have a lot of Carissa Broadbent. This is where I would like to start. But I'm very excited. I believe these are vampires and they're like romantasy. So, but I've heard, like I said, incredible things. It was very hyped to the point where the first 2 books in the series that I have are self-published and they are now traditionally published. So all the ones I'm getting moving forward are all traditionally published now. But the first 2 I have in self-published mode. But yeah, I'm excited about it. Okay, so let's pick another prompt for book number 2. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, whoops. A book with an older protagonist. Oh, I spelled protagonist wrong. It's fine. Don't look at it. It's fine. Older protagonist. Okay. Let's see. I definitely have some options. What do I want to read? You know what? I think I want to read this one. All the Lonely People by Mike Gale. I bought this after I heard about it on the Currently Reading podcast, and I've heard incredible things about it. And this follows an older man who is in maybe a little bit of an assisted living community. He's not like in a nursing home or anything, but he's in a community with his peers and talks to his daughter frequently and talks about how many friends he has and he's being taken care of and blah, blah, blah. And then she decides she's going to come and visit him. And he has to try to pretend that all of this stuff that he was saying is really happening, even though he's not. He's pretty much a hermit. So, but he didn't want to worry her. I've heard incredible things, like I said, about this one. And a lot of people that I know who have read it have absolutely loved it. So I'll put this one on there. All right, book number 3. Let's do this one. This one is most recent purchase. Wow, do I have options? I just posted May and June book hauls that are incredibly large. So let me think about, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this one. It's sitting right here, literally. The Beach Trap by Allie Brady. This is the book that we are reading for our next Book List Thursday read-along. If you're interested in joining us for that, we're going to be reading this in the month of July, and I will leave the Facebook group link down below. We have a Book List Thursday group where we are going to be talking about this and stuff. But Lindsay and I are going to read this together in July, along with people in the group, and then we'll have a live show at the end of July. So, but that's easy because I know I'm going to be reading this one anyway. So we'll go ahead and put that in there, and I just bought it. I wonder if you guys can hear that. My daughter is listening to Epic the Musical very loudly. I mean, good for her. It's fantastic, but like I can hear it. You can probably hear it. It's fine. Little musical theater with our TBRs. Okay, so that's 3. So here is number 4. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be, whoops. Oh, a book sent from a publisher. Okay. Definitely have options on that. So do I want to go with something that I've had for a while and I just need to read? Do I want to go with something newer? I don't think I have any upcoming. Oh, maybe I do, actually. Let me look around for a second. Okay. I am picking this one. It's fine. This is Arcana Academy by Elise Kova. I got this at Comic-Con last year. I saw her on the same panel that I saw Carissa Broadbent on, and the publishers provided ARCs of this for everybody who attended that panel. So very excited for this. This one comes out July 22nd. So if I could read it around publication date, that would be absolutely amazing. And the finished copy of this book is absolutely gorgeous. I'll insert the final cover here, but it's beautiful. So obviously that is not this. I've had this since October, so they did not have a cover or anything at that point. But I definitely want to read Elise Kova. I really liked her on the panel and things that she had to say. And I know she's pretty prolific and she's getting more popular with things. And she's writing some books that are coming out that I'm very excited to pick up, including this one. So I'm going to go ahead and add this on here and hopefully I can get to this one. Okay, 2 more. Okay, let's see. This one is set in a library or a bookstore. Okay, I know I have those. Set in a library or a bookstore. Let me scan and see what jumps out at me. Library. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to pick Brandon Sanderson, Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians. I'm not 100% sure this is really set in a library, but this world is controlled by librarians. So we're going to count it. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Plus, I want to be reading some more middle grade since I am going to be working in a middle school library next year. So I want to go ahead and get started on reading some middle grade over the summer so I can, strengthen my knowledge of books and authors to recommend and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is the beginning of a series. So this is a full series by Brandon Sanderson. So we're going to go with this one. Okay, one more. I always end these videos feeling like I want to do more, but I don't get to what I'm picking anyway. Trending. So I don't need to pick more, but okay. This one is a book cover that matches the current season. Okay, so it's summer. It is very much summer. So just a summery cover. Yeah. That's a little easy. I'm going to go check my romance shelves. Okay, I went ahead and grabbed a Carly Fortune book. I have 2 books on her shelves that I have not read yet. I did read her first one, which now I'm blanking on the Every Summer After. That's what it was. Okay. I did read Every Summer After and I did like it a lot. So I bought 2 more of her books. I don't have her newest one, but I wanted to give her more of a try just to see if she's an author I want to continue reading and collecting and all that stuff. So this is her sophomore novel. So we'll see what this is all about, but definitely all of her books I think are set during the summer. So yeah, so meet me at the lake. Okay, this is my summer TBR. We'll see what I can get to. I'm going to put them on my TBR cart. And as I'm picking books every month, I'll see if I can fit these in with some other prompts. I'm going to compare these to the buzzword challenges as well and see if these can fit in with any of those. I'm not 100% sure yet. I wasn't not thinking about that as I was picking them. But we'll see what we can do. So, all right. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I should prioritize. And I'm going to get to as many as I can. And we'll just see what happens over the next 3 months. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you again soon. Bye.